All right, welcome back, everyone. Right off the bat, would like to wish all of you a happy Thanksgiving. You know, it's obviously a different year for sure. But I hope you still take a moment to spend some time with family, friends. If you're, obviously maybe you can do a big family gathering. Maybe you can't. If you can't, where you are, here's me being, whatever you want to call it, big brother. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Call your mom, all right? Call your dad. Reach out. I mean, especially my parents are up there. Both my parents are in their 80s, and this whole Thanksgiving thing really hasn't bummed out. One of their favorite times a year are having all their kids and grandkids over. So anyway, call mom tomorrow, call dad tomorrow, call grandpa, call grandma. So, and have a great Thanksgiving, okay? Make the best of it. Make the best of it. So, EVs, big pullback yesterday. They probably got a little overheated. The simple fact is, the electric vehicle stuff, we had a wild couple weeks, even couple months. Full disclosure, yesterday, midday, late day, when there wasn't 10 EVs going wild, I admit, it was kind of nice. It was like, I tell you, Monday evening, I think I went to bed at 7:30 or something. It's been so busy, so wild. Now, that being said, for today, we've got, looks like Bitcoin's going to break 20,000 over Thanksgiving. If you have some Bitcoin, happy Thanksgiving to you. I think you should have some Bitcoin, by the way. I'm not saying you should have $100,000 worth of Bitcoin, depending on your net worth, but I think you should have some Bitcoin. And Riot, Mara, etc. are definitely in play. All right. Favor time. Many of you know I haven't been doing the daily briefings. Why? A lot of you guys ask, why haven't you been doing the noon daily briefing? It's been, look at the EV stocks the last couple weeks. I have been beyond busy. Now, what I want to do, I want to bring back the daily briefing, but I want to know if it's the right time of day, if it's the right content, etc. So go to tbohen.com, TBOHEN.com. Go to the contact button and let me know. Let me know what you want on the daily briefing. All right? I'm asking for a favor. I'm here every single day for you guys. Give me a favor back. Now, you might be saying, why not just a DM? Dude, the DMs. I love doing these lives, but I get hundreds, maybe close to 1,000 DMs a day, okay? Beyond manageable, okay? So hit up the contact form. Let me know what you want on the daily briefing. And it's a more manageable method. Gobble till you wobble. Well done, Penny Stock Chris. All right. Betzalel Friedman on PLTR. Ooh, love a week open red to green on PLTR. Would love a week open red to green on PLTR. ANPC. That's a custom made dip and rip right there. Yeah, hell, it's an earnings winner too. Piece of crap biotech, piece of crap Chinese biotech, big gainer, already traded already traded the float 2 times. Textbook dip and rip. Love it. Love the volume. Love that it's a terrible Chinese company. And it's got some news. Perfect. This is perfect for a dip and rip. 9:45 or later. And remember, what is the dip and rip? What we want to see is ideally this will slow down a little bit. So we're hoping maybe 850, maybe this kind of bases at 850. Now this number might change, okay? There's a good chance 850 changes. All I can do is break this down based on 8:36 a.m. Let's say this slows down, starts to consolidate at 850. What we're looking for is into that 9:45 window, that we want that week open. So I don't want white. Why did I choose white? Terrible choice. Let's go neon green, all right? So what we want to see is that week open, and then that pullback, that break of that 850 area, that whole dollar, half dollar high of day into the 9:45 window or later, assuming we continue to have float rotation, which, I mean, it's the day before Thanksgiving. I don't expect ANPC to slow down in any way. So now, keep in mind that high at daybreak, especially around whole dollar, half dollars, high at days, key levels like that, that's what we want to target all day long. Okay? This is a terrible Chinese biotech, but it's a low float and it's got great volume. So standard dip and rip type play. What do you think about EV red to greens? Well, let me answer it this way. Would I be happy if the EVs went red to green? 100%. Love it. Especially we got the short day on Friday. Now, do I think the EVs will go red to green? I don't really. I just think everything got a little overheated. We need to settle down a little bit. Tesla's red. Pretty much all of them are red. Now, I want to say this. I think today, and let me timestamp it, I think today is a rest day. Okay? All my meatheads. Who's the meatheads out there? Today's a rest day. Okay, so we did heavy squats yesterday. We got terrible DOMs. All right, you can barely you did so many heavy squats you can barely sit on the toilet today. So today's a rest day. Now, very excited going into that half day on Friday. So, but I think very good chance these will be hot Friday, half day. And on that note, remember, markets close tomorrow and then closes at 1 p.m. on Friday. So just remember that. No market tomorrow, and then we got that 1 p.m. close on Friday. Dave Goggins doesn't believe in rest days. Well, you know what, Audio Music Junkie? Guess what, Audio Music Junkie? There's one Dave Goggins on the planet, all right? Now, nobody loves Dave more than me. I hope to meet him someday. If it wasn't for this stupid coronavirus, there was a good chance I was going to meet him, and then coronavirus happens and nobody can travel. But I will say this, Audio Music Junkie. There's only one Dave Goggins, all right? A lot of you asking about MTC. To me, Dave Goggins is an alien, all right? That's and not to spend too much time on this, but I'm pretty sure he's an alien, all right? MTC, lower float, China software. Wow, that chart's a disaster. I remember this one running. Dip and rip. So be careful. My big thing with MTC is be really careful. Look at these spikes and fails. So MTC, dip and rip, but stick to your stop. This is I would say this. I know I've said textbook a couple times. Textbook one and done chart here. Do not overstay. All right, one more, and then I'm gonna run. Busy day as always. TNSP on the breakout. So that was the main OTC gapper. Listen. This was the number one OTC gapper out there. It's the day before Thanksgiving. This isn't necessarily my type of setup, but I could definitely see this gapping and going today. So, again, many of you know I'm not really a 1 cent OTC pink sheet kind of guy. Okay? But if you like the pinkies, you like the 1 centers, this should be your number one watch, definitely. It looks like this thing has gap and go written all over it. So TSNP has gap and go written all over it. All right, guys, again, thank you, guys and gals. Again, head over to tbowen.com. Give me a comment at the contact form. Let me know what you want on the daily briefings. And time of day. Okay, did noon work best? Or do you want 4 p.m.? You want 8 p.m.? You want 4 a.m.? I was thinking about doing them really early. But give me some input. Would love to see it. And have a great Thanksgiving. As I started, reach out to the family. You know, if you can't, if you can't visit them. If you can't visit the family, take that time to reach out. I hope you, your family, your friends, I hope everyone listening has a great time. And it's a unique time in the world, but we'll get through it. And I will be back on Black Friday. No days off. So 8:30 Friday morning. And just remember, market is closed tomorrow and half day on Friday. Have a great Thanksgiving, my friends. I give thanks for each and every one of you. It's so amazing how these have grown. I think between Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, we're pushing like 5,000, depending on the day, like 5,000 people on these live streams. Incredible. I remember back in the spring, I was happy with a couple hundred. So thank you, everyone. I'm glad you find value. I can't believe you'd keep coming back if you didn't enjoy them, if you didn't find value. And I strongly believe in living a life of service. So, and I've talked about that a lot. I think, we're put on this world to help others, whether that be family, friends, or people on the internet. So live a life of service and, you'll have a good life. So, ANPC pulling back a little bit. Good. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great Thanksgiving. Why does my music keep breaking? It did it yesterday, too. So late. Anyway. No exit music today, evidently.